5 facts about the Minotaur. That'll blow your mind. All right, let's talk about something that'll totally mess with your brain. The Minotaur. Yeah, that half-man, half-bull monster from Greek mythology that loves mazes more than a rat in a labyrinth. Now you're probably thinking, isn't that just some weird mythology stuff? Well, buckle up because I'm about to hit you with 5 facts about this guy that'll make you go, wait, what? Fact 1. The Minotaur was born of a weird love triangle. First up, let's talk about how this beefy bull man came to be. So King Minos of Crete asked Poseidon for a giant white bull to sacrifice. Poseidon's like, sure, no problem. But when the bull shows up, Minos decides, hey, this bull's too pretty to kill. Let's just keep him. Big mistake. Poseidon gets super mad and curses Minos' wife, Pasiphae, to fall in love with the bull. Yep, that happened. And to satisfy her, she had a craftsman build her a giant wooden cow so she could, you know, be with the bull. 9 months later, bam, a Minotaur is born. And that's how mythology works, people. Fact 2, he lives in a labyrinth. Obviously. If you know anything about the Minotaur, you probably know he's got a thing for mazes. Not just any maze, though, a massive, complex labyrinth built by Daedalus. This thing was so confusing that even the guy who built it could barely find his way out. But what's the Minotaur doing in there? Well, just chilling, eating anyone who gets lost. Yeah, not exactly the best house pet. Fact 3, he's not a fan of visitors. Now, the Minotaur wasn't the kind of guy to send out invites to a party. Nope, he wasn't having it. In fact, the guy was on a strict no visitors policy. Why? Because anyone who entered the labyrinth didn't come out. It was kind of like the worst escape room ever, except, you didn't escape. You got eaten. You'd think he could at least offer them snacks or something. Fact 4, he was defeated by a dude named Theseus. All right, so let's talk about how this whole monster situation gets wrapped up. Along comes a hero named Theseus, who's like, I'm tired of this bull man's reign of terror. Let's end this nonsense. With the help of King Minos' daughter Ariadne, who gives him a ball of thread, yes, really a ball of thread, Theseus enters the labyrinth, ties the thread to keep track of his path, and then, after a brutal fight, kills the Minotaur. That's right, folks. The Minotaur, who had been terrorizing people for years, got taken out by a guy with a ball of yarn. Talk about a plot twist. Fact 5. The Minotaur is kind of like the OG monster. Here's the last mind-blowing fact. The Minotaur is kind of the original monster movie villain. Seriously. We've got Dracula, Frankenstein, and all those other monsters. But the Minotaur, he's one of the earliest, scariest monsters in history. Plus, he's got that whole half-man, half-animal vibe, which, let's face it, is always a winning formula for creepy creatures. So yeah, if you've ever been spooked by any monster, you can thank the Minotaur for setting the bar. So there you have it. The Minotaur, a half-bull, half-man creature who was born from a weird love story, lives in a crazy maze and got taken down with a ball of thread. Mythology, folks. Sometimes it's just strange. Anyway, now you've got some cool facts to throw at your friends next time they ask about ancient monsters. You're welcome.